Now, I always have a saying, you never know when it's your lucky day. And I woke up this morning, I turned on the news and they said it was Wendy Artnowski's lucky day. And I thought, oh, well, what could be lucky about it? Then I looked at the weather. It's going to be 40 degrees today. Holy mackerel. And it's already sunny outside. And I said, well, now, leapfrogging is everything in a restoration. Being able to have paint drying while you're doing something else, and while you're waiting for parts to come in, leapfrogging is everything. But something's even more important. Having a break every once in a while. Today is the day of a break. I can't believe how nice it is out there. I am going to have my coffee, and that we have no errands to do today. And the biggest thing, the paint has been drying in the garage. The paint we did yesterday looks like jewelry. It is going to be so nice when that tank is done. It couldn't have come out any better. Thank you, Thomas Luciano and John Pothier. That has made my day complete. Anyway, Karen's already brewing up coffee, and she said, go take advantage of a nice day. See if any of the guys are out. I'm going for a ride. Now, a restoration like this is going about. We are in the middle of the 4th month here, and probably going to go to 5 months by the time we're done. But we're not rushing it, and we're not compromising it. And a good day away from the restoration, a nice break, is always a good investment. And even during the FZR restoration that went 9 months, it went way over budget. It didn't even matter. It's such a enjoyable thing to know that that's done and having it all on video to share. And we're going to be riding the wheels off this once it warms up. Now, it's a personal thing of mine. I make a little unwritten rule that when the roads are like they are now and they still have a lot of salt on them and it's still cold, it's hard to keep the tires warm if you're going to do any high traction kind of riding. But I try to save the 2 big super bikes for, well, high traction road conditions would be the best thing. I just don't enjoy riding a real powerful bike on roads there's sand on the roads and salt, and they'll be wet in the shady areas. But today it looks like it's going to be sunny. And the whole idea of a bike collection, every bike is just a little bit different to ride, but they're all fun and they're all different. And I don't go for a ride every day, and it's just like the ride the day before. And they are all on a battery tender all winter. Even though I have to come out to the garage and change them, I don't have one of those real expensive battery chargers, so I could stay inside and drink extra coffee. I drink extra coffee anyway. They are all ready to go. And because we just got done with the Kawasaki, the badging, I remember doing this badging, and again, it's always thank you, John. It's all of the badging on all of these motorcycles. John has probably spent hundreds of hours doing all the badging work. And on the model airplanes too. So again, thank you, John. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a Kawasaki Ninja day. And I don't know why. I always have trouble in the morning. They talk to me. And while we're out riding, this is just dry. I'll probably even leave it in the garage one more day because the paint dries slower in this cold weather. And maybe tonight I'll bring it in the house. Oh man, did that come out nice. I know you don't see it because I've looked at it on my big screen TV, but in real life that really does look really nice. And once that's on our pet project over here, oh man, and we still got a day of cleanup. But anyway, I want to use this day. It's a riding day and get away from the restoration for a day. Now I'm just real conscious of tire pressure, especially in low traction conditions, and I always check, and we're good to go. I always check the tire pressure before I ride the bike every time. And you know what? At least once a year, it's low. And it makes me crazy. Why does it go low and then it never goes low the rest of the summer or the winter or whatever? Who can tell? Look at this, there's a stone in the tire. I don't want stones in my, low traction stones. Anyway, we are ready to ride. All I gotta do while the bike's warming up, go get the radar detector, and we're gonna be out the door. What a day.
boy, there's a lot of things I love about this motorcycle. It just goes on and on forever, and every time I ride it, I just go back and think of that day that Luciano and I bought it in Patterson in a dumpster. What an adventure this bike has been. Miles, doesn't burn a drop of oil, reliable as a stone. So many things about this bike to like. I think every time I ride this bike I like it more than the time before. It is, when I think of the restoration we did, worth every penny, worth every minute of time. And the only thing bad about the whole ride today that made it a little less than perfect is still a lot of trash on the road, a lot of salt and a lot of sand. think every time I ride this bike, I like it more than the time before. It is, when I think of the restoration we did, worth every penny. Worth every minute of time.
I'm not sure you could have a better day's ride than today. This was just unexpected. And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow too. I never believed the weatherman. It's just out of the question. This time of year to be able to get a ride this nice. And the only bad thing is the roads are still full of sand and salt and the bikes keep stepping out. But it's still good. It's better to have a ride. And always remember, this is a key thing. It's always better to have a ride than to be in a hospital ward or on Rikers Island. Keep that in mind. Or riding in an ambulance or whatever. Anyway, mental illness is taking over. Boy, I'm just so happy to get out. We took a break from the project. Tomorrow, or if it's nice tomorrow, we'll steal another day. There's no reason at this time of year when you get a day like this to be inside, that's for sure. Because they don't come that often. Anyway, hope it's nice by you out in sunny California, Florida, wherever you are, or whatever. And hope you enjoy these videos, and thanks for watching.